Hello everyone, praise be to God. The word of the Lord today is, to whom much is given, much is required. Luke chapter 12 verse 48 says that, but the one who does not know and does things deserving punishment will be beaten with few blows. From everyone who has been given much, much will be demanded, and from the one who has been entrusted with much, much more will be asked. God has placed something inside on every one of us. Every one of us was created to do something. Some were designed to carry more weight and others less. God's demand on each and every one of us is for us to do what He created us to do. In the book of Matthew chapter 25 verse 14 to 30, Jesus tells the parable of the bags of gold. Verse 14 to 15 says that, again it will be like a man going on a journey, who called his servants and entrusted his wealth to them. To one he gave 5 bags of gold, to the other 2 bags, and to another 1 bag, each according to his ability. Then he went on his journey. So the man gave gold to each and every one of them. So that means that they all received the same gift. For example, if it was a gift of singing, all 3 of them were singers, though each and every one of them was given a different amount. The one with the 5 bags of gold might have been the lead singer, so this person was designed to handle the responsibility of being a lead singer. The person with the 2 bags of gold, in this case, might represent the backing vocalist singers, and these have less responsibility than the lead singer. And the person with the 1 bag of gold might represent the rest of the people in the choir. Notice in Matthew chapter 25 verse 14 that the man entrusted his wealth to his servants. So this means that every gift that we have is from God. The book of Exodus chapter 31 verse 2 to 6 says that, see, I have chosen Bezalel, son of Uri, the son of Hur, of the tribe of Judah, and I have filled him with the Spirit of God, with wisdom, with understanding, with knowledge, and with all kinds of skills, to make artistic designs for work in gold, silver, and bronze, to cut and set stones, to work in wood, and to engage in all kinds of crafts. Also I have appointed Oholiab, son of Ahisamach, of the tribe of Dan, to help him. Also I have given ability to all the skilled workers to make everything I have commanded you. But Bezalel was entrusted with more responsibility because he was the one in charge. So he is the man with the 5 bags of gold in Matthew 25. His assistant Oholiab was second in rank, so he was the man with the 2 bags of gold in Matthew chapter 25. The man with the 1 bag of gold in Matthew 25, in this case, represents the other craftsmen. So each and every one of them had to do their part for the work of God to be accomplished. Notice in Exodus chapter 31, verse 2 to 6, only Bezalel had the Spirit of God. His fellow workers had wisdom and knowledge of workmanship, but he had the Spirit of God. And this is because he was the leader. God wanted to make sure that his work was done according to what he had in mind. So he had to work through Bezalel, the leader, to accomplish his plan. In the book of Samson, whenever God got ready to do something for the people of Israel, the Spirit of God came over Samson, which made him do so many amazing things that were impossible in the natural. Going back to the book of Matthew, chapter 25, verse 14 to 30, the servant with the 5 bags of gold and the one with the 2 bags of gold managed to gain more bags, and therefore made a profit for their master when he returned. But the one with the 1 bag of gold hid his bag and made no return for his master. It's easier for the person with 1 bag of gold to hide their talent because they don't have as much responsibility as the person with the 5 bags of gold. For example, it would be difficult for Bezalel in the book of Exodus chapter 31 not to turn up for work because he is the one in charge. He needs to make sure that everything goes to plan. But if one of the craftsmen did not turn up for work, that will have a less impact on the whole workforce than if the manager did not turn up. And probably in the parable, that's the reason why Jesus said that the person with the 1 bag of gold is the one who hid their talent, because it will be easier for the person with the 1 bag of gold to hide their talent than the one with the 5 bags of gold. The person with the 1 bag of gold might think that what they have is small and might not bother or take responsibility to do their part. But God gave you that talent for a reason. Do your part. It's not about what you do. Don't compare yourself to others, because you only have one life. Everything that you do it for the Lord, no matter how big or small that thing is. So to finish off, some have been entrusted with much and some less. And from the one who has been entrusted with much more will be demanded. And the one who has been entrusted with less will be asked. Thanks everyone.